Game and Fish is doing and are leading the nation in certain areas. We have a tendency to go back and to continue to bitch about what's going on in the past, or what we've always harbored as our little pet peeve against the agency. But now is the time, and that goes back to my prior comments, is we need to come together, be educated, and work together. And Steve, you've been one of the proponents to say, look, at the agency is already doing that. Can we do better? Absolutely. And I would say, the chairman and I had two meetings yesterday afternoon about doing exactly that. We are going to get better. We're excited about it. We're moving in the right direction. And that's why it hurts so much when I see these divisive efforts. But thank you, Steve, for recognizing that we're doing a hell of a job.
Steve, I want to say a couple of things. Our Constitution has this amendment. It's called the First Amendment. We get focused on other amendments, but there is a right to assemble, and there's a right for like-minded people to share their thoughts and to assemble. And we see that now a lot in the blogosphere, in websites, in chat rooms. And I just want to say that I certainly support that, but if all you do is talk to other people and you don't reach out like Commissioner Husted just talked about, you don't reach out as our Constitution, I think, outlined to those folks that you elect and put in office, then that right to assemble doesn't gain you much ground. So I want to caution folks, rather than just spending all their time chatting with each other on a website somewhere, to reach out and chat with those folks, engage in that dialogue with those leaders that are supposed to be representing them. And let's talk about representative government. I also want to encourage folks, I've heard an awful lot recently about lobbyists, and actually, I've seen this commission react in my 4 years extremely quickly when political items pop up. The sportsmen need to know that they're welcome every month to come to this presentation. This is probably the biggest Tony agenda item I've seen in my 4 years, okay? Usually we blow right through this thing in 5 minutes because nobody's here, nobody's talking, nobody's asking, nobody's engaging us. Please know that this forum is here for you folks. You don't have to pay for it. You can come here. You can engage with us. You can be part of the process that the North American talks about. This is probably the only reason for me that I believe government should be involved in your lives when it comes to wildlife management, is because at least that governmental model provides a framework for you to participate. And please come participate. We have lobbyists. We have a different title for them, but we have lobbyists, and we use them. And if you don't like what we do, hire your own lobbyists, and let's go down there and have a healthy debate. But please, don't buy insurance unless you need it, okay? So we have some resources here to help you. Steve, I want to thank you for coming today. I want to thank you for all the good work that you've done, and you continue to do. I want to thank you for pointing out the good stuff we are doing. Folks look at a budget that goes up, and then when they don't talk about our new shooting sports development branch, or they don't talk about our recruitment and retention efforts, some of those things you haven't seen that fruit bear yet. That fruit hasn't set yet. People haven't been able to harvest that fruit yet. But we're growing that. We're growing that for the future, that infrastructure. It's going on. We're doing a lot, and we look forward to getting you folks more informed on what we are doing. So, again, thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Do we have any blue slips from the regions on agenda item number 2? Mr. Director.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission, next item 3, is discussion of commission committees, and the presenter, Bob Broshide, Deputy Director.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the Commission. We'd put this on here as an agenda for Commission discussion, but in February, the Commission confirmed the establishment of a sportsman's stakeholder / constituent committee and appointed Commissioner Davis as the chair of that. Basically, the purpose of that committee and the discussion that centered around the Commission was to provide a forum to unite sportsmen and groups and to work on common issues. It kind of fell on the heels of the last discussion with